YouTube, what's going on? I'm presently at a five-star hotel in Ethiopia, and I wanted to bring this message to the viewers, and that is by prioritizing your body and your mind before anything else. Like, you need to be putting your body and your mind before doing anything else. So, as somebody who has traveled the world and lived in a lot of different countries and different places, you're not going to find yourself by going outside your normal environment. There's a quote, I believe it's wherever you go, there you are. Like, don't think by changing your state or changing your country or changing your city or whatever the change is, like automatically things are going to change. So, what I mean by wherever you go, you're going to be the same exact person. Like, there are a lot of fake individuals who go to a different place and um, they will choose to be differently. And but to me, like, just be yourself. Just be yourself and be real and be true to yourself. Me personally, I do use a lot of aliases, mainly because I actually have a lot of given names that are all my name, so I can just alternate between them as I see fit, depending on where I am. So, what I mean by starting with your body and your mind before anything else, because a lot of people wake up and the first thing on their mind is food consumption, and they go and stuff their face before they've even calmed their mind, before they've even worked on their bodies. So, I always recommend prioritizing your body, your mind before eating. Before, well, of course, eating is also a way of prioritizing your body, but being in a faster state is superior for several reasons. And also, before using your phone, like the first 30 minutes of you getting up, ideally an hour, you don't really want to be touching your phone before doing any kind of work, before interacting with others if you can. If you live with someone else, fine, but in general, you want to be prioritizing your body and mind. So at this hotel, I make, I always, if I'm at a hotel, I always make use of the gym. Every good hotel will have a gym. So I wake up, meditate. You need to be meditating. Every single time I meditate, I typically meditate for 15-minute intervals at this present time. And I do that 3 times. So I'll probably do one in the afternoon, depending on my traveling schedule and things like that. I do one in the afternoon and do one in the evening. Every time I do a meditation session, I always get some form of ideas. Not going to get too deeply into meditation, but again, I'm prioritizing my mind. I'm not opening my phone straight away, checking my messages, scrolling, whatever it is. And then after that, you can take care of yourself if you choose to shower, whatever it is that's taking care of your body. But me personally, I like to train. I like to train physically in a fasted state before consuming anything. So I train calisthenics. I even lifted some weights on this particular day. And after that, I enjoyed the sauna. I enjoyed the sauna. And I'm just thinking, the sauna was empty. I didn't see any other hotel guests. Like, people are not, like, it's not their main concern. Like, you should, so the sauna, sweating out everything, calm in there. And then I had one person join me at one point, and had a friendly conversation with him. Um, and yeah, and then I come back, I read, I journal, I look after myself, I look after my body. And this is all before I've opened a laptop. This is all before typically I've even touched my phone, not doing anything on a phone either. And I 100% recommend this in these trying times, because wherever you are, it's going to be trying times. Wherever I travel to, it's always the same thing. Fuel's so high, the economy's so bad, because we're in hard times right now, and it's so important. And that you have a calm and you have a calm mind and you have a strong presence. It's very important to have this sort of silent strength, silent power. Um, because I even noticed with my interactions with people, and this is something that you can't control, but wherever you travel to, you're going to be influenced by the people in that particular area. So if I travel to a place like the place I've just come from, the people there were naturally really aggressive, and I found myself, like, being a little bit more aggressive with my interactions with people, because that's the way they communicate. Some might say assertive, but I would call it aggressive, having traveled to a lot of people. So people shouting every time they want to get their point across and whatever it might be. So yeah, certainly. So yeah, after I 100% recommend prioritizing your body and your mind. I recommend practicing some kind of intermittent fasting. As someone who practices cyclic fasting, I'm in a state of autophagy almost every single day, apart from maybe when I'm traveling. But once I'm in a certain place for at least a week, I'm in a state of autophagy throughout the day. So fasting is a weekly thing. And if you're going to choose to consume foods, if you don't want to fast, at least nourish your body with foods that are actually beneficial for you and nutritious. Eat more fruits, eat more vegetables, and eat balanced meal. I only eat one strong, solid meal a day. So yeah, that's just a message today to remind you to put yourself first, to put your body first, to put your mind first before attending to work. So if you have a 9 to 5 and you have to leave your house at 7:30, wake up early and give yourself some time. Even if it's just a 10-minute meditation and 10 minutes aerobic exercise, you don't need to do like a full workout routine. Like where I live in East Africa, I don't have a rooftop. I don't have a garage like a parking lot. So I jump on the spot in my room like and mimicking skipping rope. Like so, there's literally no excuse. I do high knees, I do star jumps, and I do aerobic exercise for 15 minutes if I don't have a place where I can train. So if so there's no excuse that you can do 10 minutes meditation, then you can do 10 to 15 minutes aerobic exercise. And I always recommend, like, you shouldn't be eating until you have excreted. So like if you wake up, if you're not excreting every morning or consistently, then it's a sign that you're probably not as healthy as you think you are. So as soon as you wake up, and that's why I recommend aerobic exercise and even just a full workout if you have the time and the bandwidth, because if you haven't excreted first thing in the morning, that movement will eventually push it out of you. Like, it doesn't really make sense that you wake up. So let's say you eat last night, you ate at 10 p.m., you sleep at 11 p.m., the food's not even in your stomach, like it's still digesting in your stomach. Like, it's crazy. Then you wake up, you're eating again, you haven't excreted. Like, it's just crazy, just filling yourself up. And that's why I recommend a fasting discipline. Again, you don't have to fast every day like I do. You can just do you can practice start with intermittent fasting, or maybe a weekly or fortnightly fast, or even a monthly fast. Like a monthly 48-hour fast is immensely beneficial. Yeah, anyways, I hope I can continue to you.